What's up, YouTube? This is GroudonEmpire, and I am back for another episode of Road to 1700, episode 2022. No, episode 21. Whatever episode it is, you'll see it in the title. Anyway, last episode we ended off with an amazing, intense match versus a player with 1,795 points. Easily top 300 global and equivalent to the best player in the United States, or number 2 or something along those lines, or probably even higher than that. I'm not looking at the leaderboards right now, and I can't because my internet is whatever, but that's a very, very high rating. Especially this early in the season, that is a very high rating. Japan standards, it's not a high rating, but for, compared to, North America, it's a very high rating. And it was a very intense match, very intense game that was honestly a lot closer than it should have been because there was a missed move. But if you didn't check that episode out, you should go back right now because I do not know if this episode is going to be nearly as exciting as the last match of the last episode. But anyway, that doesn't mean you shouldn't stay for this episode because you never know. There might be something like that or even more. So I'll press challenge. So our current points right now are 1626. I don't remember how many points we had when we fought that person yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, but the last game. I think we had like 1600 and like something. We barely lost any points basically because he had such like higher points compared to us. Our opponent has 1644 and our opponent has a, oh my god, a Lipard, an Uxie, a Rotom Heat, and a Lantern. Obviously, Rotom Heat is so important that the Lantern had to come instead of Rotom Wash. I would assume that Rotom Heat, my bad, sorry. I was about to call Lantern Rotom Wash. That Lantern has Water Absorb, so that's not going to be pretty. However, Gastrodon does have Storm Drain and it has Earth Powers, so that's nice. So that core can't really touch it. And it can Toxic Stall Uxie to hell and back unless it's Rest Sleep Talk, which I use, by the way, with Uxie when I play, I think it was NU tier? One of those tiers, I think NU. Do I have something for Mega Pinsir? Yes, I do. I have a Scizor with what's that move called? Aerial Ace, and then I can just bullet punch it next turn. I also have extreme speed from Dragonite, so that would be nice. Don't have any ice attacks, so Garchomp is an issue. But I feel like just starting off with Scizor, I think that's the safest thing I can do. And I'm going to have Gastrodon. I'm going to have Gastrodon, and if I see Garchomp, this team does not have a way to deal with Garchomp. I mean, Garchomp, like, Dragonite can use Outrage, but it's gonna, like, it can't, like, if it's Focus Sash, it's not necessarily gonna kill it. Azumarill can probably do something. I'm probably gonna use Dragonite just because. I'm gonna use Dragonite because you never know. Like, Outrage can probably kill it. It probably won't set up with Swords Dance, and it probably can take, prior damage beforehand, and if it's Focus Sash, and then I'll use an Outrage and it'll die. That would be nice. I'm going to use a Dragon Dance with Multi-Scale, hopefully survive, and then kill it next turn. But if it's Scarved, I'll have a very, very big problem. Lipard, I don't know what Lipard plans on doing. I'm going to use Bullet Punch because Lipard is frail and is probably going to use Encore after subbing up. If I use Bullet Punch, it's going to do enough damage so that substitute goes away. Or at least it can't substitute, but it is so bulky. Never mind anything I just said. That did so much damage. I am just going to use Superpower. Yes, I am going to use superpower. Because why the heck not? Should I? Nope. I'm going to use U-turn. Now I hope I don't die by getting hit, gets that high roll. I'm going to use U-turn. Now, honestly speaking, I could have just went into... I use superpower and then switch next turn, but... You know, if Garchomp comes in and uses Swords Dance, I'm in trouble. So I'm going to just go into Gastrodon. I don't recall a Pokemon that gives Gastrodon issues, so it's alright to keep Gastrodon in. Worst case scenario, Lantern's going to come in from a switch of Rotom Heat or something along those lines. Okay, now I wish I brought my Dragonite. It's fine. I'm just going to use Scald. I want to use Scald again and again and again. And this thing is going to die. It's going to get burned. 30% is actually 80%. It's going to get burned. I'm not going to use Recover. I don't have to worry about that. It's going to die to Rocky Helmet. It's going to get hurt by Rocky Helmet. Use Return? Alright, so it shouldn't kill. I don't think so. Never mind. It's a powerful, powerful beast. So it is going to kill. And this is when I go into Dragonite and I use Dragon Dance. Because why not? Shouldn't kill me through the scale. I call bullcrap if it killed me through the scale. And I'm going to use Extreme Speed next because it should kill. If it doesn't kill, you know what? You know what? If it doesn't kill, that's just a bunch of poo. If it doesn't kill, it's a bunch of poo. What are you using? Are you using Garchomp? Yes, you are using Garchomp. And I'm going to die because you're going to have Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin. I can feel it right now. I hate this so much. I hate this so much I can't explain. Sash and Scarf are the most common chomps, man. That's 50% of all chomps right there. Well, I'm dead. We already saw this last game. Oh, sorry, spoilers if you didn't watch the last episode. It's alright. I mean, you're not gonna, you know, get free wins anymore versus these rated opponents. Road to 1700 isn't a small little issue or anything. You're gonna be having games. We're gonna be going 1-1. We're gonna be going 0-2. We're gonna be going 2-0. You know, like it depends on the team, and it also depends on me, but also the team. I know for a fact the other team that I had is better than this team, but what can you do? It's a newer team that I made from the experience that I'm having now. So, anyways, I'm gonna do another game. Battery's about to die, so this is gonna be the last game we're gonna do for tonight. Yes, I want for the weekend. Yes, I want to continue battling. Battle box. If I used Outrage, Garchomp would have actually died. Challenge. We have 1611 points. Wow, we lost a lot of points. We have an okay record though. But no, this who cares about the record? Our points are disgusting. I cannot stand for these points. 1611? We should be 1700. But hey, at least you guys get to see a journey in all these nice battles at least, right? You guys get to enjoy these battles. Anyways, 1604, this is standard. And this team does not have a way to deal with Porygon 2. When I made this team, I don't know what I was thinking about. I'm not going to be honest. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I just wanted to use Scizor plus Blissey and then Azumarill and then some other stuff. And Gastrodon is a really good meta, anti-meta, but the problem is don't have the most. I don't have a fighting type move on my. I don't have like I have a fighting type move, but I don't have like a consistent like. Like I don't have like a Scrafty or a Lucario or an Infernape or something like that, right? Which, by the way, Intimidate Scrafty is amazing. If used properly. It's not easy to use, but if used properly, it's amazing. Anyway, I have one that doesn't have knockoff. Anyway, forget about that. Let's look at this. So that's going to be a Mega Gengar, probably, most likely. I think so. I think it would be in my best interests if I started off with Gastrodon as usual. And, you know, if a troublesome Pokemon like, I don't know, Garchomp wants to go crazy, Azumarill, not Azumarill, Dragonite can do stuff, I would assume. How do I deal with Gengar? I like Scizor for Gengar needs and fighting type needs and all that. All these different needs that we have. But Azumarill's nice. Azumarill can do stuff too, but it's weak to Thunderbolt. I don't need Scizor, Gastrodon, Dragonite, and Scizor. I hope we defeat our opponent. I don't remember their points, 1640 or 1660. You guys saw their points, so it's these are good opponents. These are high-level battles. So I really hope you guys enjoy these battles. And if I start from 1700 when I'm looking for battles with new teams, it's probably Mega Gengar. I'm going to switch for my life right now, right away. And I am going to go into Scizor. I am not about to get trapped. Now, if it's most likely going to run Will-O-Wisp, so that's something to really care about and get very, very upset about. Yeah, I see what you did there. Now I can't use Roost. I don't carry Roost. Sorry, I don't carry Roost. Use Bullet Punch. You're gonna use Will-O-Wisp. I know you're gonna use Will-O-Wisp, and you're not gonna go Mega because you're probably not the Mega on the team. I don't see you as the Mega on the team. After everything you're doing, probably gonna use Will-O-Wisp. I hope you do use Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, and it really doesn't matter if you use Will-O-Wisp or not. I want to kill you next turn, no matter what you do. And you have to bring something in. Bullet Punch does the best amount of damage without blah 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 blah. Do I use U-turn or do I use Bullet Punch? If I use U-turn, it's going to be like 25% damage and then have that. It's going to do 12.5% damage of the usual. So I'm just going to use... But I mean, if he switches out, it's fine. I mean, he wanted to use Destiny Bond. He thought that wouldn't kill, but hey, Gengar is not the bulkiest of Pokemon. My taunt has worn off. Yay! My taunt is gone. Now I can use the Roost that I don't really have. I thought you were going to use Mega Mawile for a second. Anyway, I think I'm going to use U-turn. Yeah, I am definitely... Oh boy. Now I want to go into Dragonite. And I'm going to use my own Dragon Dance. If he has Mold Breaker Ice Fang, I'm probably going to die though. But then he has Mega Mawile on the team. And I'm going to die anyway. Yeah, I'm using Dragon Dance because I want to die anyway. I should have went to Gastrodon. Yeah, I should have seriously went into Gastrodon. Oh well. Can't help everything. Darn it. Waterfall. Okay, all right. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, Honky. I see exactly what you're doing. I'm just gonna use outrage and tear you apart. If you are jolly, I'm gonna be upset because I'm jolly. Seriously, you're jolly? What? Could use Dragon Ass again. Wow, this thing survived? Alright. By the way, if you guys didn't know, Gyarados has the same bulk that Mawile has. The same bulk. No, what the hell? Mawile? Umbreon. Mega Gyarados and Umbreon have the same stats. One base defense lower, but otherwise the same defensive stats. It's crazy. Only thing is, obviously, Mega Gyarados can't hold a healing item. Doesn't really have, other than rest, doesn't really have good recovery. But it has Dragon Dance and a massive attack stat and a workable speed stat. So that's pretty darn scary when you think about it like that. Because Umbreon is really, really defensive. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't use Bullet Punch at this point. I mean, you're gonna go out obviously, but you're gonna lose. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I am going to seriously have to just go U-turn. I'm going to go U-turn on you. Should have went U-turn last turn. It's whatever. I should. So my 3DS is about to die, folks. It's fine. I don't mind. What does bother me, however, is if I lose this game. If my 3DS dies, you guys are still going to see that I recorded this much. I wouldn't mind too much about that. I hope I can burn this thing. I want to try burning it. And then I'm going to use Recover next turn. It's Choice Banded. Oh my god. Oh god. I'm in trouble. It's Choice Banded. Oh, it's not Choice Banded. Alright. Okay, I see you. I see you. You're not Choice Banded. What are you going to use now? Outrage? Nope. Maybe it is Choice Banded, guys. Or maybe it's Metronome. I swear if this thing is Metronome, I don't know what the heck I'm going to do. Guys, I actually think this is a Metronome Garchomp. Never mind. I'm getting my hopes up for no... I don't know what I'm thinking. I thought it was Metronome because it had a high roll. That was definitely a high roll. Now, will Mega Gyarados, do not, I repeat, do not use Earthquake. Do not use Earthquake. You use Earthquake, you frickin'... Darn it! Ugh! Gastrodon could have survived. Oh my goodness! 49 HP. Gastrodon's bulky enough. That's not even Stab Earthquake. I want to go do damage calc right now and see just how much damage. I think Gastrodon's... Oh my god. Well... I really think Gastrodon could have survived that. I'll see exactly just what could have happened. It's definitely Jolly max speed, so we'll see what happens. That I should have used U-turn on the Garchomp and went into my buddy Gastrodon. So I made a mistake. I could have won that last game, but it's whatever. Good game to my opponent. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Really frustrated just because losing sucks, especially when you're versus pretty good rated opponents. But I hope to keep this up so you guys can see other, high whatever battles. And these losses are definitely losses you can enjoy from, or you can enjoy and learn from, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, all that good stuff. This is GroudonEmpire. Peace out.